Well, welcome back. Over the Forsyth area, we do have that rain that we were able to see from the camera right over I-75. So driving through that, maybe just take a little bit slower. Again, it's very, very isolated in regards to what we're seeing rain-wise. Most of the activity in Lawrence County has stopped. Most of the activity in Crisp County has stopped. And I guess that these showers that we're seeing over Monroe County maybe came from what we were seeing in Lamar County not long ago. But again, we're looking pretty good this evening. I'm sure there'll be some folks out there that'll chance it and maybe go take a dip in the pool. Even though the storm odds are a little higher in our southeastern counties, there really hasn't been much in the way of lightning. A couple spots in Lawrence County and Dodge have gotten a half-inch plus today, perhaps as well in southeastern Lamar County. But let's go ahead and add in what we've gotten the first couple of days this week. Butler got a pretty good amount of rain yesterday. Taylor County was a big focus, but if we go through the last 2 days, Wilcox County as well as parts of Crisp and Dooley counties got the most rain. You see Vienna just under an inch, but 2+ inches in the western part of the county. Abbeville, a third of an inch, just missed the worst of it, but you can see 2+ inches in the middle of Wilcox County as well. So now I can say with confidence that this 88 is wrong, all right? It was 88 before. We've now hit 90 in Macon, so that is 3 below the average of 93. 73 was our wake-up temperature this morning, 2 above the average of 71. And throughout this evening, we'll be keeping those feels upper 80s, lower 90s a little while longer, and then most of the night will be in the 70s. It might be a little less muggy out there thanks to that front moving a little bit further south. It is going to be around average with a low 70, and wind that will be light and variable under some scatter clouds. So you do see a lot of low 70s somewhere like Eastman, Sparta possibly could dip into the upper 60s, maybe Forsyth as well. So again, around average in terms of those overnight lows. Now, another thing that we've been tracking is the possibility for tropical development off to the southeast in the Atlantic Ocean. So if it does become a depression, it won't go into Georgia because of the cold front that is currently draped over the state that has been bringing these storms. I mentioned last year, and we'll, I'm sure, discuss it again as we get into hurricane season more. You know, obviously we're in hurricane season now, but the more peak parts of it, like September, October, right, and late August. So hurricanes do not move cold fronts. Cold fronts will steer a hurricane. Even if it's Category 5, it will be steered out of the way by a front. But there's a development of that low. Even if it's a low, that doesn't mean it's a depression. That likely wouldn't happen until it got back over the water. I wouldn't worry too much about these rain chances from it. The main thing is it might pick up the wind just a little bit over the back parts of the weekend into early next week, which could regulate temperature some because it'll be out of the northeast. So again, isolated rain chances staying possible through this evening. It'll be a scatter cloud type of night, partly cloudy. And then tomorrow for our Thursday, rain chances even harder to come by. We'll see even more real feels likely getting into the triple digits. We had 5 today, so it should be more than that. And then for Friday, the 4th of July itself, should be a lot of sunshine, rain odds hard to come by, and all the festivities should be a go. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So in terms of any influence from the tropics, it's not going to really be any for the next 3 days or so. The wind might start to be out of the northeast a little bit, but it'll pick up as we get into Sunday. You do see the rain chances are a little bit higher on Sunday, but once that kind of gets out of the area, notice how the temperatures jump. We have another heat wave early next week.